Welcome to The Worthy Woman, a podcast for the intuitive, ambitious woman who's ready to regulate her nervous system, reconnect with her body, and rise to the next level of success, health, and purpose. I'm your host, Jo, manual osteopath, holistic coach, and nervous system guide, here to walk with you as you heal from the inside out and create a life and a business that actually feels good. On this podcast, we explore the connection between your body, emotions, subconscious patterns, and your ability to lead, create, and live from your worth. Let's get into today's episode. Before we get into today's conversation, I want to make sure that you know about the 2026 energetic reset that's happening just in a couple days on January 2nd. This is the perfect way to start the new year with intention. We are breaking down the energy of 2026, reviewing what did and didn't work for you in 2025, and getting clear on what you want to create next. Then together, we're going to do a group Holy Fire Reiki experience to clear the mental, emotional, and energetic blocks that have been holding you back. If you want to step into 2026 with focus, alignment, and confidence, grab your spot in the show notes. Welcome back to another episode of The Worthy Woman. We are here, the very last day. It is December 31st as this podcast episode is coming out. We made it, guys. We made it. January 1st is tomorrow. 2026 is tomorrow. And I can't believe it. I hope you guys have had a wonderful holidays. Hopefully you're still enjoying the holidays because we are still on vacation mode, or at least I am. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about what I'm doing in 2026 to make it the most expansive year in my business. So as I've been, we've been getting closer and closer to the end of the year, I keep kind of reflecting on 2025 and what's been working for me, what hasn't been working for me, where I've been holding myself back, what still needs some tweaking, right? And throughout this year, I've really realized that my next level doesn't come from me doing more. It comes from being more aligned, right? More grounded, more me, more protected, right? And more intentional about the things that I'm doing. And so today I want to walk you through the exact shifts, habits, energetic practices, business decisions, things that I'm going to be doing to support my biggest expansion in my business yet. And I can't wait to come back to this episode and see all the things that I've done from, in a year from now. So the theme of 26 for me is energy first, strategy second. So I've already been working on this, but it's your energy leads and your strategy follows. And so your strategy is only going to work, your business strategy, your marketing strategy, or whatever strategy. It's only going to work if your energy is feeling good, right? And not that we have to be perfect all the time and feel good all the time, but we have to work through certain layers of things in order to feel like we can actually show up the way that we want to, right? Especially if you've been trying all the tricks, hacks, things, and it's still not really working. There's something energetic going on. And so I have spent way too many years trying to do it the opposite way, right? Thinking if I just worked harder or did more or found the perfect system, the perfect offer, the perfect way to promote this, everything's going to change. But the biggest shift that I saw for myself in 2025 was that all of my shifts that I felt actually came from internal work, the inner work, not this external effort. The external effort came second. I was actually able to do the external effort because inside of me was actually feeling good and feeling aligned, right? So 2026 for me is this continuation of this deep alignment, embodiment, and really stepping into my leadership and my authority. And so that's kind of the essence of 2026 for me. Now, I am going to be making some lifestyle changes. Okay. So I wanted to start with this because it's this is such a crucial piece that I think a lot of people overlook when it comes to nervous system work, energy work, things like that. Your lifestyle, your environments, the people you work with, the people you hang out with, the people you live with, that all influences you, your nervous system, your energy, okay? So the first thing that I'm being more mindful of is scheduling and time blocking. So I'm actually already restructuring my schedule a little bit in the new year just because my clinic is changing. I'm kind of going out on my own. And so I'm going to be working in my clinic Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I've been doing 4 days up until now, so I'm kind of reducing that. And this is going to not only help my nervous system, but it's also going to help my creativity, right? Because like the more I work, the more I kind of I get drained, right? And I don't have the space for my online world that I'm working on. And so I want this balance between the two of them. And so I want to create a little bit more spacious days and have a little bit more boundaries around some of my work times, and kind of almost have like designated days that are like, I just have to worry about my clients today. I don't have to worry about content and this and that. And, like I want it to be a little bit more flowing and not feel like I have to do a million things while also treating clients, right? So I'm being very mindful of my scheduling and my time blocking outside of even just my clinic stuff, keeping certain days and times for certain things. And yeah, I'm just kind of like wanting to make sure that I'm supporting myself really well, and also, able to make money and be successful and serve my clients, right? The other thing that I'm going to be doing when it comes to like my lifestyle changes is like letting go of things that aren't like, they're not really serving me. They're draining me. The last episode was about 15 things I'm letting go of. And so some of those things definitely will be things I'm letting go of, obviously. But like anything that drains me, that feels heavy, repetitive, unnecessary, not aligned, I don't want to follow through with it, right? So I'm trying to, it's like if those things don't move the needle forward or nourish me, I don't really want it with me in 2026. And so I'm kind of trying to be a little bit more intentional about the things that I do. Not just doing things because I think I should or it's what other people are doing. I want to make sure it feels like the right fit for me. And then the other lifestyle piece, which I kind of already touched on, was just like this creating space for expansion. I really want to intentionally choose to be and have more space to rest, more reflection, more slowness. Honestly, my creativity thrives when I have this. Because I can actually fucking think. You know what I mean? I am already a person who has like a very active mind. And so when I'm just busy all the time, I'm just in go hustle mode. And I don't even get the opportunity to sit down and reflect and think about, what my thoughts are, what I'm interested in, or what my opinions are, because I'm like, my brain it's not there, right? And so I know I can't expand myself and my business if I'm constantly filling every single ounce of space with noise and tasks and things to do. So I really want to be intentional around my downtime, and even having downtime, but being intentional with what I'm doing in that downtime, right? Like I don't want to just be scrolling social media. I might have moments of that, but I don't want that to just fall into those, patterns and habits, right? I want it to also be supportive for me. So then I'm also going to be doing some energetic practices. So this is doing some of the deeper work. This is some of the work that I'm going to be doing around subconscious stuff and energetic pieces. So number one is continuing to clear limiting beliefs. So as they show up, as I feel like they're coming up for me, these are stories that I just don't want to continue carrying with me because I know that they're not serving me anymore, especially when you're looking to expand and grow in your business. There's things that are going to come up that feel like they hold you back. But if you really in your heart's heart know you want to expand, that thing's not serving you anymore. We got to take a look at that, right? And so things around worth, visibility, showing up online, consistency, success, money, right? I want to clear any debris, limiting beliefs, subconscious stuff that's no longer serving me. And I'm specifically going to be doing this through my Holy Fire Reiki, which is obviously the work that I do. This is also going to help me clear any energetic debris. So releasing, the heaviness, the stuck energy, anything that I've absorbed from other people, being I obviously work one-to-one with a lot of people. And especially if someone, like I'm a projector in human design, for any of you who know. And out of the 9 centers in us, I have 7 of them that are open. So I'm just like, I very much absorb things that are going on around me. And this year I really want to make sure that I'm really protecting my energy. That's something that I'm also going to be focusing on, is like clearing my energy, grounding my energy and protecting my energy and using practices and rituals to do that. I've noticed as I've dove into this energy work that I don't often like do these grounding things to protect myself. And I think I'm getting really tired and exhausted after a day's work, mainly because I'm taking on a lot of stuff. And so it's great. I'm really open to people, but it's not serving me. And so by doing my clearing, my grounding, and my protecting practices, it's going to allow me to be present and clear for my clients and also maintain my sense of energy and not be so overwhelming for me and my system. So 2026 is the year that I really am going to be protecting my energy so that I can thrive and stay centered, which is not only going to serve me, but also my clients. And then also that kind of gets mixed into all of this is that nervous system support, right? Regulation is everything. How you respond to things is everything. Every time I regulate, I get my clarity back. I get my creativity back. I get my intuition back. I can make decisions. I feel good, and that's how I want to show up. I want to show up grounded instead of reactive. And so all of the tools, like the limiting beliefs, the energetic debris, the lifestyle changes, the practices, that's all going to support my nervous system. And so I'll probably throw some more little meditations. Movement is going to be a big piece that I bring into my world in 2026. I almost said 2023. That's really weird. 2026. So nervous system support is not just breath work, like it's more than that. And so all of these things that I'm going to be doing, that I'm talking to you about, are all going to support my nervous system. And then I'm looking into other things that I'm doing basically to support myself, my business, and this expansion that I'm growing into is deepening my kind of like marketing and business skills, we'll say. So the energy work is what's going to allow the strategy to like do its job, right? Or even it's going to allow me to show up and implement the strategy so that it can do its job, right? So I've been working with a marketing coach for a while, and it's been very supportive. And I know I always preach that like you got to work on your energy and not your marketing. It's not that marketing's not important, because it absolutely is. You got to know how to get your message across and how to speak and how to verbalize your message and who you want to talk to and your offers and all that kind of stuff. But we need the energetic, I'll use the word stability. Like you need to have the confidence in what you do, the belief in what you do in order for the strategy to work, or else it's just kind of hollow, right? It just kind of falls flat. It doesn't really do what you think it's going to do, right? A lot of the most successful people are successful because they believe in what they're doing. And that belief can only come from someone who's energetically aligned with what they're doing when they're doing it with authenticity and like being a good person, right? Obviously, there's people out there who don't do it for the good reason, but we are not those people. So in 2026, I want to get even more specific with like my marketing, you know what I mean? Like my messaging, really embody my authenticity, my leadership, my power, my confidence, right? And just like really solidly stand in my marketing. And that again is the energetic work is going to make that possible for my marketing to land and to feel good for other people when they're reading it. Because again, your strategy can't work if your energy is kind of blocked, right? And so I really want to work on my marketing skills. And just feeling really good, feeling really grounded in my marketing. I also am looking at expanding my clinic practice. So, I'm stepping into this new level with my clinic in my own space. I want to have my own branding, a stronger presence with that. And I know that this is going to be a big piece of my expansion. And so I'm going to need expertise on marketing, branding, all that kind of stuff. So I'm really actually like looking to work with people in these categories who can help me so that it's less of a burden on me, right? Like when I have that support, it takes that pressure off myself to kind of figure out and research all the answers. I don't really want to do that. And I really want to step deeper into my like intuitive leadership. So I want to trust like my intuition, trusting into my insights, my knowledge, guiding people from this grounded place, having insights, awareness. I've been taking a mediumship course, and I'm really trying to open up my intuition, and I really want to express that as well. So working on my spiritual side of me has been something that I've been working on expressing more of in my business. And I just want to continue to do that further and just believe in myself as the leader that I am and bring all my quirks and weird stuff with me. So all of this stuff gets to create, more clear intuition, better boundaries, more consistent energy, more magnetism in my content, deeper alignment with my clients, and a business that gets to expand because I'm expanding. You know what I mean? And so if you're wanting to expand in your business this year, you might want to look at some of these things too. And maybe you've already been like, yep, I'm doing that too. Obviously, if you are listening to this, you're interested in the energetic side of things. I got a couple ways that you can actually work with me. So January 2nd, which is in 2 days. If you're listening to this and you're thinking I need a reset before this year, come join me on January 2nd if you haven't signed up already. It's the Energetic Reset event. It's in 2 days. It's going to be the perfect way to kind of start the year feeling grounded, clear, set your intentions, right? If you haven't kind of done any of that over the holidays, since it's been probably a little busy with family stuff. So we're going to release any stagnant energy. We're going to relax your nervous system, ground your body. We're going to set intentions. And we're going to enter 2026 from a place of clarity and alignment. So we're going to do some journaling, some reflection, some intention setting, and then we're going to clear the energy with the Holy Fire experience with the group. There will be a replay, so you'll get access to that if you can't make the call. It's going to be very powerful. It's going to be very supportive, and it's going to be exactly what your energy needs before the year begins, right? So if you want to join us, that link will be down below. And if you want to go even deeper and you're like, I'm ready to expand my business and expand me, then you are ready to clear emotional heaviness, right? You're ready to shift your beliefs, regulate your nervous system, open your intuition, and actually have like the energy that you need to support your business and your marketing so that you're not blocking it and you're not holding yourself back, right? Then my program, Elevated Embodied, is where we are going to do all that work. So this is a program, it's a 12-week program. It's going to help you clear blocks of things that have been keeping you stuck. Again, releasing old patterns, habits, limiting beliefs that have maybe been getting in your way. And it's going to allow you to step into this expansion because you're going to be in the right energetic space in order to do that, right? So you're going to get energetic work, you're going to get nervous system healing, emotional release practices, right? This is where you're going to get the grounded support. It's a small group container, but it's basically one-to-one support. Like you're going to get access to me all the time. So that is what we do with the Elevated Embodied. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always around on Instagram. It's the easiest, best place to get a hold of me. But yeah, your expansive year, most expansive year, it's not going to happen from you pushing harder and doing more. It's actually going to happen when your inner world and your outer world finally can match. They can align. That's literally manifestation, right? And this is the work that I'm committed to do in 2026. So thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's. I hope you had a wonderful holidays and Christmas season, whatever you celebrate, right? Whatever holidays you celebrate. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here alongside me and doing this work with me. And I'm so excited to see what 2026 brings for all of us. Like I said, if you guys have any questions on how you can work with me in the new year, that sort of thing, shoot me a message and we can figure out what would be the best fit for you. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful rest of your holidays, and I will see you guys in the next episode.